We have benefited from the program of being cadets, and we've been very useful to this country. Our training is needed at this time.
Who I was back then as a member of the JCCF, the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force.
I must say, this organization has molded me and helped me to become the person I am right now.
When I joined Independent Unit in 1984, Prof was already a 3-year soldier. Edward was captain.
Yeah, this is the Ocean Messenger, and you're in tune to talk show, telling it as it is. Lord, give them strength to face another day. Make it a long life's road and carry their heavy load. Give them the strength, Lord, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Talk show, tell it. Let's
Cadet, in particular, independence unit, gave me some direction.
Call me Jill Tete, Jill Bitch.
And remember JC used to give us and sell us the bread and butter and bread and cheese and Sky Joe.
No cadet never, from independent unit or other cadet unit, never drop out of training. You understand? None of us never drop out.
Remember when I was given a toothbrush to sweep off the parade square? And I brushed the breeze over the dust by the square.
1979, I joined the St. Peter Claver Boy Scout. I spent a year before joining the Penwood Secondary Cadet Unit. And because of the crime and violence in 1980, which was the wickedest time when it comes to the political war, I was transferred and enrolled into Norman Manley Secondary School. And that's where I met Ian Dixon, who introduced me to the independent unit. And that's how my history got started of being an ex-cadet of the 80s in the independent unit. I remember walking from Norman Manley Secondary School to Upper Camp and South Camp Road. I got through the entrance gate and made my way to the ear wing. And that's where the independent unit cadet headquarters situated. Ian Dixon was already a cadet, but I was there to join. So he pointed me to the recruiting center and made his way to a set of cadets that was falling in. I did my test and I passed, and I thought that was it until I was instructed by Staff Sergeant Prof to fall in with over 20 other recruits. He had us doing sit-ups, push-ups, and front jumps up and down some steps, among other things. At one point, some of the instruction seems impossible, but wanting to be a cadet so bad, I made it possible. To graduate as a cadet attached to the independent unit was never an easy task. In speaking of map buckle, survival camping, crackers and water without your mother and father, all there is the wicked instructor. Knapsack, pack and back, combat boot shine to the max, head dress sit neatly and head tap. Learning to drill, when we hear attention, we had to stand still. Sometimes we feel like giving up, but we have to carry on same way. Every recruit goals is to be in the parade square on graduation day. If life permit us, we would stay in camp until we're old and gray. But the realities of life, one day we must walk away, soaring to higher heights. But while soaring, cadet, the training and the militants remain a part of us and also help to guide us as we move through the walks of life.
Good day, brothers. This is Myri M., otherwise known as Shrimp. a former member from the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force, 6th Battalion Jamaica Regiment. I am here to say to all the brothers, we are needed at this time in our country. We have benefited from the program of being cadets and we've been very useful to this country. Our training is needed at this time to teach and to guide the young men of this nation about the greatness it brings when you serve your country as a patriot, not as a disruptor, not as a troublemaker, not as someone who's averse to the law, but someone who respects the law and someone who respects themselves. I invite you all, let us revamp the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force.
This is ex-cadet Patrick Robinson. There's a lot to say in retrospect of those former years when we were toddlers, you know, age 14, 15, without any real sense of direction. I must say the cadet, in particular, independence unit, gave me some direction. I always say cadet to me was like the moral compass, and through its training and development, I continued to pursue a part in the Jamaica Defense Force. I give you a story. One day, while in camp as a cadet, I remember going to a soldier, shoot Ben. All cadets understand that term. So I shoot Ben to the soldier and said, "Sir, can you tell me how to join the army?" And that soldier was so accommodating. He explained to me the processes and all those things. I eventually joined the army, and can I tell you, 20 years later, I trained that soldier on his promotional course. And one of the things that propelled me to that level in the army, which I obtained the rank of warrant officer, was that foundation which was entrenched in me from being a cadet. I am one of those from humblest beginnings and could easily move in the part of unrighteousness, as they say. But cadet steered me, it kept me on the right path, and I can say there's a lot to give thanks for. Many of my friends, those who joined the army, the police force, or went on their own different career path, when I meet with them, they say similar things. Cadet days, the cadet days. That was the stage in my life that made the difference with me today.
The year is very important because in those times the training was up to standard. You have to be on your P's and Q's, unlike some of these new units, and the way they trained, the rules, the regulation, and how it's adhered to.
It's a wonderful feeling, you know, I mean, to be an ex-cadet. For me, really, it has helped me a lot throughout my professional life and my personal life as a disciplinarian, you know. I joined the cadet in the 80s, and I can tell you guys that cadet has molded me, and when I got training school, I, you know, advanced. I was the head boy, #1 class captain, shoot good and everything, you know, the way there, marksmanship principle, best at arm, skill at arm, #1 marker. Then call me Jill Tete, Jill bitch, you understand, and things like that. And you know, 4 boys. One of the big one was in a cadet, America. Well, they are all overseas in a GRCC, you know, in Philadelphia. And then my last son now, who is 20, he is a member of the U.S. military, graduated as a sniper. You know, so you know, cadet has helped us, you know, help me, you know, discipline my youths and my professional life and private life, and be a good citizen all over. You know, a detective corporal of police, you know, attached toward protective service division. I am good.
Viewers and subscribers, part 1 of the 2-part series. Join us in the part 2 when you will hear more what Buju Banton, Myri M, Private Myri M has to say. Dark truth, youth! Dark truth! If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now. Don't forget to like, share. In the comment section, drop a comment now.
And you hold your rifle and put it in your soft. Rub off your elbow. Every man give a fire 6 rounds. You remember?
Yeah, man.
3, and you go back again and fire 3.